Well, hey everybody, it's Tom here. Welcome back to my shop. If you watched my auger repair from the feed mill, local mill down the road, they've been actually bringing me steady work. So they brought me a couple pins to replicate, but it was fairly easy turning and drilling a couple holes, so I didn't bother filming that. But they just dropped off a shaft that's got a little more going on, so let me take you over there and show you what we got going on, and make a machining video for you guys. So hey, life is good. So what you're looking at is the shaft that's obviously seen better days. It's 10 inches long and started life is 2 inches in diameter. So they were kind enough to bring me this bearing. Measuring the bearing is about right at 2 inches, 1.999. So basically I order a piece of 2-inch stock, will be good. Maybe just polish it down so we get a nice sliding fit, because that bearing was originally, I don't know if you can see where she's supposed to be riding here. So fairly easy job, so to speak. We've got to drill through holes 90 degrees offset from one another. Got to drill mill a keyway, and I'm not sure why they have this feature here, but not sure what the purpose of it is either, because this is 2 inch in diameter. This is going to be 2 inches in diameter, so I'm thinking they said it's an auger slid over it, so it's probably just wear, where the auger dead ended. So let's figure out the location of these holes. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. So we're set up over here at my surface plate. Now there's several different ways to measure the precise location of a hole. If you have a surface plate and a height gauge and gauge pins, it makes life really easy. I mean, if you don't, then you could use a bolt, calipers to try to do that. Just got to remember, bolts are going to probably be undersized, so there's not going to be a snug fit in the hole. And I'm just doing this for the benefit of the new guys. Everybody else has been in the machining world already knows this. But so I already zeroed in my height gauge off the surface plate and just come in and measure from the top here. And I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see from there. You might be able to. Let me turn you around a little bit. So we're at 4 inches, 195 thou. So then you take that measurement and then subtract half the diameter of this gauge pin, which is a 654. That's how much slop this hole's gotten, because it's supposed to be a 5/8 hole, 625. So you subtract that, and that'll give you your precise location from the end of the shaft to the center of the hole. So UPS just arrived with my order from MasterCar. So got a 1 foot 2 inch round of 1045, and I got a 1/2 inch oversized key in case the milling cutter cuts it a couple thou large. So let me get over to the bandsaw and we'll go ahead and let me cut this down to 10 inches. And I was able to clean the ends of the old shaft up, and I put a dial caliper on it, and it's actually 9 inches and 7/8 or 875 thousandths. So I'll just get that over to the lathe and get it down to that size, and then of course break the edges, and you guys will meet me over at the mill. I'll set up over here at the vertical mill. So touched off, set my X, I've set my Z. So we're just going to conventionally mill it. I got a 4-flute Niagara carbide end mill in there. If I didn't already have a job still set up over here in the banding mill, then we would just do it in a horizontal fashion and use a horizontal cutter, knock it out. But I don't feel like breaking this down for that, so we'll just do it the conventional way and just run an end mill through her. Let me get the coolant over here set up and we'll start cutting the keyway. Alright, let's take a measurement. We should have about another 125 to go. See if I can turn that. You guys see that? I don't know. Getting washed out. But we go. Looks like that's only 100 thou. So she didn't cut as deep as I thought. So we got more to go. Well, that's past 50 thou depth. Should take us to where we need to be. You guys can see that? Let me kill the light maybe. If I can hold it down. Doesn't get better than that, does it? Here a little bit. How's that? If I can hold her down. There you go. I'll take that. Sweet. Let me deburr that. And then let's see, we're doing a through hole. Let me move you over a little bit. So we're doing a through hole right here at 12 o'clock in line with that key there. So that'll be the next operation. You just saw me find the edge here. Moved in 865 thou. That's the distance of this first hole that we got to do. This through hole is the one that lines up with this keyway. And I was planning ahead, so that's why I extended it out a little more on the left side of the vise, because I knew we had to do a through hole here. And then once we get that one, then we got to rotate our 90 and get this one here, and they're both 5/8. So I'm just going to buzz through these real quick. Just getting set up to drill the hole. That's 90 degrees off of this one. So I got a 5/8 ground rod in there. And I picked this cutie up at the Hillsville Flea Market one year. So I just come in here and find that high spot, and then come over here, find the high spot there, and keep working until I get the same height, so which is plenty accurate for this job. Well, there you go. It's gonna be a wrap. One shaft built to built to the specs that I could pull off of this thing, but thank goodness, you know, it's pretty nominal, just 2-inch diameter here. You know, the overall length was 9 7/8, half-inch keyway. So we got a nice fit on our key, which is good. So, and just in case some of you guys don't know, but most of you guys do, you can get plus and minus key stock. So your minus, like this is half-inch, so this is measures like 495. So usually it'll be from, you know, 500 to up to minus 5 thou, and then your plus is going to be on this one, you know, 500 up to plus 5 thousandths. So, you know, if you want a nice snug fit, get your plus, and if you want a loose fit, then, you know, you get your minus. But there she is. So they should be happy. And get the key out of there. I'll turn it upside down so she's not sliding, but there's the bearing. They wanted a nice slip fit. Let me see, get it going straight there, and I'll be all right. She's going in cattywampus. Alrighty, it's a nice slip fit, so you got to get her square to go in. But that's what they wanted. To me, I think it's going to do this and spin on the bearing, but they didn't say they wanted a press fit. They wanted a slip fit, so I guess this is mounted somewhere that maybe they can't get to it. I don't know. It slides in, but I mean, the shaft is going to turn. But anyways, that's what they wanted. That's what they got. So I'm gonna give the customer a call and he can come pick it up. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. I know it wasn't rocket science, just a keyway and a couple holes. You know, I thought we might actually have to mill a bearing journal, but that ended up being not the case. So it is what it is. But thanks for hanging out with me and watching my videos. I appreciate it. And then until next time, we'll see you. Take care. Bye.